Snuff box. Okay? Basically, snuff was introduced in England about 1720. It was a scented tobacco, and for some reason we decided to stick it up our nose and inhale it. That tells us a lot about the English. Number 1B, patchbox. Patchbox. After the smallpox epidemic in England in the 1770s, a lot of people had scars. So these would hold paper discs, and they would go on top of the scar, behind the scar, and the mirrors there to be able to see where you're putting it. And they actually became a fashion statement in the 18th century with little paper discs on your face. Again, it's not telling you a great deal about the English, is it? Number 3, which factory? Oh, no, sorry, number 2, decoration. Most of you got this, it's cloisonné, or cloisonné. It's one of the two, you've got chanvlevé, which is the reverse process. Chanvlevé, or cloisonné, is where you have a metal body, whether it be copper or silver, and a wirework pattern is applied, and then the enamel is filled in. Chanvlevé is where you have a metal body, and you dig into the metal, and you then put the enamel in. So, cloisonné. Number 3, the plate. Nice and simple. On the back you have a blue mark that looks like a beehive. That's the mark for the Vienna porcelain factory in Austria. One or two of you put Sèvres, and my name came up. You're in the right areas, but the blue beehive mark for Vienna porcelain. Number 4, what would have been stored in this box? I think everybody got this, and it's tea. Again, England being a nation of tea drinkers, we actually had locks on these. When you look at the size of the box, it wouldn't be hard to pick that up and run off with it, but it was to stop the maids lifting the lid and taking a little bit of tea, because it was a very, very expensive item in England at that period of time. Even more expensive when some Americans dumped load in Boston Park.
That's right.
Number 5, what wood is this vase made of? It's hard as iron. There's really 2 woods that would denote this hardness. One is ebony, and one is lignum vitae. This is lignum vitae. Lignum vitae is a South American timber, and it's always used in this form of wood blade turning. So that's the lignum vitae. Number 6. Which year was the teapot made? The wonderful thing about English hallmarks is it's all there for you. On the bottom there's a series of 5 marks. The first mark is a standing line that tells you it's English silver. The second mark is a leopard's head, which denotes that it's from London. Birmingham has a crown, Sheffield has Birmingham has an anchor, Sheffield has a crown. It's an uncrowned lion's head, which tells us after 1820. It also has a monarch's head, which is young Victoria. So the shape is also very close to a William IV shape. So it's around that 1840, 1845 period. So 1842 is the date on the English silver piece.
You said 1840.
You said 1820. Oh, that's true.
Number 7. Seems to have foxed most of you.
Here we go.
The jardiniere is not Chinese. This is absolutely typical of a Chinese export decoration made in Paris in the late 19th century by a company called Samson. And they also, on the bottom, used to put a little seal mark, copying a character mark from Chinese porcelain. So it's France is the answer to that one. Number 8, most of you got this. Nice flowing movement, lots of scrolls, Art Nouveau. We're just before the very linear form of Art Deco, the Secessionist period, so that was Art Nouveau. So at this point, there were 3 people running away rampantly with full marks, well, nearly full marks. And we come down to the tiebreaker, which is the painting by Seymour Joseph Guy, an American artist working in the late 19th, early 20th century. And the price of this special auction is around $5,000. So, the winner